Stalin wishes to field test a newly acquired vehicle against the Allied dogs. This vehicle is capable of bending light around its hull, phasing out of the visible spectrum. Take this vehicle and infiltrate the Allied base. For this test, destroy their radar dome and tech center, bringing their communications down. Once you have done this, reinforcements will be sent in to wipe out the base. If you do not return with the vehicle intact, do not return at all. Okay guys, here we go, our first opportunity to use the phase transport in all its glory here, stealth glory. Let's begin by moving in for the radar dome on the eastern side of this map here. Now I need to be careful to avoid infantry and turrets as well. It works much the same way the stealth tanks did in Tiberian Dawn. Other tanks aren't so much a threat to me unless of course I move directly in front of them. While they're moving, that is. You'll see a stationary target does not spot us. These infantry, however, would spot us. So take your time, don't move too far at once, just in case you run headlong into some infantry. The turrets will make short work of your tank. It's not the strongest thing in the world. Okay, we're getting closer now. Carefully move across the river here. Radar dome up ahead. Let's try and squeeze... Oh, that was not exactly what I desired, but you know what? We can make it work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting.
You need to come to the south here.
Affirmative. Very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed.
Oh no. Okay. I don't want to have this fight.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
We're going to destroy this.
Affirmative. Comrade.
You're going to engage that.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Open fire.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, better just keep shooting at it, I think.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
If I was good, I could get it to micro firing at Volkov, but its rate of fire is a bit too high. Anyway, let's finish that off. We've got more infantry coming in. Phase tank, get out of here.
Yes, sir. Of course. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once.
Don't want to destroy, well, get the attention of anybody else, really.
Affirmative.
I've achieved a good number of things over here.
Agreed.
We'll continue to C4 the rest of this base, and then we'll load up into the transport. Looks like Volkov heals himself. I never knew that was the case. So much like the ore trucks and the mammoth tanks, Volkov's gonna self-repair.
Very well. Affirmative.
Amazing.
At once. Yes,
Let's finish off these infantry here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course.
They're sending more patrols this direction.
Acknowledged.
Might engage that with the phase tank. This could be a mistake here. We'll give it a go.
At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, the phase tank does a huge amount of damage to structures, less to vehicles though. Anyway, we're done down here. Let's move for the tech center. We've brought down their radar, so we're halfway there.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
And you saw how the infantry revealed our location there.
Affirmative.
I don't want this tank to spot me. I'm hoping he returns. Yes, he is gonna.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Could have been worse.
Affirmative.
Didn't take any damage, that's what's important here. Obviously we need to keep this phase tank alive in order to complete the mission. Already taken a little bit of damage. Some more roaming patrols there. Let's continue moving to the north.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Kind of lost here.
Acknowledged.
Don't want to get in the way of these tanks.
Acknowledged.
Let's move up. Okay, yes, here we go. At the base. I thought we didn't realize it was quite so far. Right, carefully move in, again avoiding the infantry as we did before. Preferably not unloading Volkov in the middle of the open though. Between them like so. A little bit further. This way now. Okay. Since they've spotted us, let's get to the top corner here. Unload Volkov a safe distance away.
Affirmative. Agreed. At once. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Bring down this.
Affirmative. At once. Very well. Comrade.
Another target destroyed.
Of course. Affirmative. Reporting.
Base transport down here.
Agreed. Affirmative.
I don't think I need to worry about those tanks.
At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Agreed. Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Another AA gun over here. Got some more infantry moving this way. We'll engage if they come any closer.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we're through the easier part of this mission now, really, as soon as I destroy that tech center.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Very well.
Got some reinforcements
Yes, sir.
here by taking
At
down
once.
those
Very well. Affirmative, of course.
AA guns. We must have left one alive down here. It must be just here. Yes, it is. That's a shame. Okay. You know what? I'm
Affirmative.
tempted to go back and grab it.
Acknowledged.
No, we
Awaiting
won't. We will
orders.
just get the reinforcements
Agreed.
by destroying this.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
Okay,
arrived.
I'm going to get Volkov in here because I need to keep both of them alive to complete the level. They're just going to stay in defense. Hopefully they will kill them. We've got
Yes,
some
sir.
subs coming in on the southern edge of the map.
Reporting.
Let's deal with him.
Yes,
They're going to be group 1 now. Now I need to carefully
Affirmative.
inch them along here and not lose a single sub because we have a
Affirmative.
lot of destroyers to kill. And the only way to kill the
Affirmative.
number that we have is to use good use of ambush here.
Affirmative.
Ambushes, I should say. Let's
Comrade,
keep our
affirmative,
units
yes, sir.
lined up along the bottom edge here.
Affirmative.
Safe distance
Vehicle
away from the
affirmative.
destroyers.
Awaiting orders. Waiting affirmative.
Okay, and now a single volley.
Acknowledged.
Damn it, another gunboat on the left.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Submerge.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
right, let's abandon this pursuit here.
Affirmative.
We've got 8
Reinforcements
minutes
have
before more
arrived.
reinforcements arrive. We've already got some missile subs moving in here. That's a new unit for us.
Acknowledged.
We've already had. Oh, hang on, whoa,
Acknowledged.
whoa, whoa. Close enough.
Yes, sir.
I can hear
Affirmative.
shock
Report
troopers
acknowledged.
engaging somebody at the
Awaiting
north
acknowledged,
there.
sir. Vehicle report acknowledged.
Come on, get
Affirmative.
back down here.
Affirmative.
Okay, another wave to take care of this gunboats here.
Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Come on.
Acknowledged.
Move down.
Affirmative.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
4 should be enough.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged.
Okay, moving on.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There's
Acknowledged.
destroyers up ahead here. I thought they were all
Acknowledged.
destroyers from memory actually, but apparently
Affirmative.
good number of
Acknowledged.
gunboats.
Acknowledged.
There's one destroyer.
Acknowledged.
Let's not go any closer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, prepare for an
Yes, sir.
attack here.
Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Oh, this is actually way closer than I need to
sir.
be. I'm gonna
Affirmative.
pull
sir.
my units back a little bit.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
That's worrying.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Okay, subs in position. Open fire. There we go.
Affirmative.
Let's keep moving in this
Affirmative.
line here.
Warning,
Affirmative.
5 minutes remaining.
So much for the line.
Affirmative.
We're moving up on the beach where we first made landing.
Affirmative.
Position our guys for another strike down here.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna fire a salvo.
Affirmative.
He's moving in.
Acknowledged.
As is a gunboat on the left here, which I don't really want to engage.
Warning, 4
Affirmative.
minutes remaining.
Oh no, don't engage the destroyers.
Acknowledged.
Stay back.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
We need to find where he's gonna stop.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
These guys are taking damage there, but it's fine.
Reporting. Reporting.
They are low
Vehicle
priority.
reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay, I want you to move up. I know as well.
Yes, sir.
Too close here to this destroyer, but whatever, we'll get it.
Affirmative.
I should bring it down. Let's submerge.
Acknowledged.
Submerge.
Affirmative.
Go for the gunboat now on the left.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody
Acknowledged.
stop
Yes, sir.
moving.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
They're gonna have some naval reinforcements
Waiting
arriving
order.
soon.
Acknowledged.
You guys are gonna actually
Affirmative.
engage them.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay, gunboat destroyed.
Acknowledged.
We got reinforcements coming in though.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
What I want to happen now is have these destroyers bypass our subs.
Affirmative.
Or we.
One
Oh no,
minute.
okay. Oh,
Acknowledged.
indecisive is going to cost me here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I don't want to engage them.
Affirmative.
You need to move out of the way, guys. Okay, we're about to be spotted here if we're not very, very quick. Okay, good. We're past. Reinforcements in 20 seconds.
Affirmative.
Let's move
Affirmative.
this way.
Comrade. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engage.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Main
Acknowledged.
unit lost.
Pull back. Damn it, red submarine is going to mean we can't submerge here.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Well, guys, they finally managed to break through that defense there, but whatever. Bring down the cruiser, he's the main threat here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
No. Okay, cruiser's destroyed.
Naval unit lost.
Distract our,
Reinforcements have arrived.
their destroyers with our transports.
Awaiting.
Whatever,
orders.
it is what it is.
Acknowledged.
Alright, we got mammoths here now.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I want to pull them closer
Acknowledged.
to the shore so our
Yes,
mammoths
sir.
can engage.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Don't care about them destroying an empty transport.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Very low priority.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements
You
have
can see
arrived.
how having your units alive to deal with that cruiser is very important to success.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
We've got a few more reinforcements coming in.
Reporting.
This guy's staying up there. Bringing in the last guys now, and then we will make our move. Oh, got chrono tanks in our midst here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Here comes some Teslas. Love the way these things look. Back when this game was first kind of announced, there was a poll on whether they wanted the kind of smooth design for the Tesla tank. Oh, no, hang on, stop. I definitely don't want you guys splitting up like that.
Affirmative.
Get any attention to these guys.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting.
Stop. This is silly here. I need to micro.
Comrade.
I want you guys to go up here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't want anyone going around to the right.
Affirmative.
Yeah, so this is how the Tesla tanks looked in all the artwork, but in game they had a more smooth appearance to the Tesla domes,
Reporting.
whatever the official word would be for that correct term.
Affirmative.
Come on, guys, move this way.
At once.
This shouldn't cause this
Agreed.
much trouble with pathing. We've got some reinforcements here. In form of some
once.
infantry, a couple engineers as well.
Very well.
I hate that some idiot went around to the right there, but whatever.
At once.
We'll deal.
Affirmative.
These guys are going to stay where they are.
Agreed. At once. At once. At once. Very well.
Everyone up here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's regroup
Affirmative.
up here.
Yes,
Engage.
sir. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let these guys move up here
Affirmative. Yes,
and
sir.
engage again.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
heavies
sir.
take the damage here, not the
Of course.
Teslas.
Affirmative. At once.
We're good to move
At
again.
once.
Let's just squish them
Affirmative.
actually.
Very well. Yes,
No,
sir.
forget the
Affirmative,
squishing.
sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
I was going to lose a Tesla if I... Oh, hang on, whoa.
At once. Very well.
About turn.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Nice
At
for the
once.
mammoths to finally join us. We're going to leave the phase transport up here until the end of the mission now.
Affirmative. At once. Of course.
done our job with it.
We've
got incoming chronos.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. At once. Yes, sir. Of course. Very
I
well.
think I lost a mammoth there.
Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Did I see someone moving around to the left? I did, okay.
Reporting orders.
Whatever, they're going to deal with him.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay, let's move down on these guys now.
Affirmative.
Regroup here
Affirmative.
on the northern edge of the river.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Anybody that gets by will deal with
Affirmative.
later.
Acknowledged.
You guys move down here.
Acknowledged.
So they are building units from their northeastern base here. I want to finish off what's left of
Acknowledged.
the
Acknowledged.
defenders down in this area of the map.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Very
Affirmative.
nearly lost a Tesla there.
Acknowledged.
Let's regroup down here. Hammer pillbox just there. Not really a fan of what's happening up here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I wish that Tesla hadn't charged in like that. Never mind.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's
Affirmative.
take out what's left.
Waiting on acknowledged. Affirmative. Report affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting acknowledged.
Where's that other AA gun? Here it is. Let's get ourselves some more reinforcements here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, got some reinforcements. Here they come. He's still fine up here. There's no allies randomly wandering about, so we should be all good to go. Bunch of shock troopers and some flame guys as well.
Let's start on. Let's start.
Yes, sir.
I
Acknowledged.
absolutely love the way those guys sound. It's just such a shame
sir.
that they are an
Acknowledged.
extremely niche
Affirmative.
unit with very little practical
Yes, sir.
purpose and extremely
Affirmative.
overpriced as well.
Got juice? Let's start.
Let's get ready for the assault here.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Preferably not have you on the front lines. Mammoths across first is probably a smart decision. Maybe even infantry across first. Nah, the pillboxes will kill them too quick.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Right, here we go.
Affirmative.
Charge in, mammoths. There we go, we can have the voice, if not the actual units in the fight. Oh, we've been ambushed. Okay, turn our attention back to the north here. Move on. All phase transport is coming to join us as well. That should be fine. I doubt that'll be an issue. Chronosphere just here. Let's destroy that. God, those guys are insane. Right, you come down here. I've lost my... Oh, there he is. Volkov's in there as well, but we'll just keep them together. Finish up this base.
Reporting.
Unit
Oh, whoa. Stop. Engage.
unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Let's go and find that ore harvester. Here it is.
Acknowledged.
Oh, goodbye, rifleman.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, I guess the shock troopers know more as well. Just check that there's nobody floating about down here.
Acknowledged.
Oh, they have another. Let's get him.
Acknowledged.
No survivors.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Watch out, tank. No, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Unit
Some
lost.
next level strats from the harvester there to kill the tank.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right, back across. Let's finish this base.
Affirmative.
I think we've only got a few structures left now. Nothing that really presents a challenge. Looks like they're not going to rebuild anything.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Finish off what's left.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
One structure at the top of the hill.
Well.
Volkov, in you go. Time to finish this.
Mission accomplished.
And there we go, mission accomplished. Test drive is complete. A fun little mission, that one, just over 20 minutes to complete it. The main challenge lies in the submarine part of the level. Taking out that many gunboats and destroyers and the cruiser too requires some careful micromanagement, but other than that it's fairly easy. You've got more than enough units, as long as they don't get obliterated by the cruiser that is, to kind of wipe out the rest of the allied forces without having to care too much about who's where. Anyway, we've got one final mission to do in France, and then we are done with the third country in Red Alert Retaliation on the Soviet side, after which we will be switching back over to finish all the Aftermath missions, or all the Allied Aftermath missions next. I think the last country there is Poland. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon.